Hello everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video. Today join me on Train Simulator Classic again, because today we're going to take a little look at the Mildmay Line, which is a route coming very soon to Train Sim World as courtesy of Incredible Trains. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to jump into the Class 378, which is going to be the star of the show, the Train Sim World route, and take it for a little bit of a spin, shall we, and have a little look at what we can kind of expect to see in the Train Sim World version, which comes out very, very soon. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take this Class 378 from here at Stratford to probably Gospel Oak in this custom scenario that I've downloaded from the workshop, which goes all the way to Willesden Junction, which is actually the full route that we're getting in Train Sim World, obviously about 12 miles of route, because then it splits off and goes down towards Richmond and Clapham Junction, but that part of the route isn't coming to the game because obviously the Mildmay Line is being made by a solo developer for Train Sim World, so you've got to bear that in mind. But we're going to have a little look at this today and kind of see what we can expect to see in the Train Sim World version. So let's jump into the Class 378 and drive on the Mildmay Line. So here we go, this is the scenario I've jumped into. So good morning driver, the line west of Willesden Junction is closed due to engineering works. Take train 2N51 from Stratford to Willesden Junction low level, calling at all stations. There are no reported delays or problems along the route, but remember to change power to third rail before joining the Watford DC line just after Kensal Rise. I don't think we're going that far, and also if any of you saw my stream recently, you know that I'm not very good at changing power in a 378. So let's get ourselves set up, and let me press that and load some passengers up, shall we? There we go, passengers are loading up, and let's get ourselves set up, shall we? So this is going to be relatively simple to set up. That needs to go into forward. Press Q on that because that's very loud. I've just turned the master key off, that's brilliant. Let's try that again. There we go, cool, nice, we're set up. It's raining as well, because for some reason all the scenarios I jump into in TSC are always raining, which is, I mean, kind of fitting for the UK, isn't it? So we've got that set up. Headlights, that'll be a good one to set up as well, isn't it? Let's put that into, that's the wrong one. It's that one that I want to do. No, that one. Go into day running then. If I just press headlights, that might be fine. Yeah, there we go. That should be okay. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah, that looks like a good job to me. That's fine. Cool. Right, let's get going. Let's get the brakes off, which is that one, and let's get going, shall we? Cool. Let's go. Let's listen to the Class 378 departing, and a little bit of horn as well. Oh, that's loud. That's very loud. Right, off goes the 378, and the first station is Hackney Wick in 0.9 miles time. We're only going up to 15 mile an hour, so let's actually slow down. I'm slowly learning the controls of TSC. I'm getting better with it, very, very slowly. There we go, we're up to 15, and off goes our train. Off goes our Class 378, which is a very nice train. Who's that sat in the back? Why is there someone sat in the back? There shouldn't be someone there, should there? Right, here we go. We're on the move. Let's get going. So, let's have a little fly around Stratford, shall we? And have a look at what we can expect to see. So, we've got the Stratford sort of monument there for the Olympic Games. Where's the international station? Do you know the one like the HS1 line? Whereabouts is that? Obviously this route we'll see the Olympic Park and this thing here. So I think it's all been turned into like a big green space now, hasn't it, since the Olympic Games? We can get up to speed a bit more as well. We're going a bit slowly there. And there's also another 378 waiting for us. Look at that, very friendly. Hello, another 378. How are you doing? So as we leave Stratford, let's have a little look at our stations for today. So we're going to be calling at Hackney Wick in 0.5 miles time, then Homerton, Hackney Central, Dalston, Kingsland, Canonbury, Highbury and Islington. I'm speeding, that's not good. Caledonian Road, Camden Road, Kentish Town, and then Gospel Oak in about 25 minutes time. So a lot of thick and fast stations on this route. I think there's about, how many is there on the actual route? Let's have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's loud, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stations. That sounds about right to me. So we've still got a fair few stations, and obviously Willesden Junction. I wonder if the Train Sim World version will be able to access the platforms on the low level at Willesden Junction, which already exist in the Bakerloo line and the West Coast Main Line, so I could imagine that wouldn't be too difficult to implement, but that'll be a cool little feature. Let's get stopped there, which is not a bad stop. Actually, that's quite a good stop. I'm happy with that. So let's get passengers loaded up here. Is everyone getting on? Ah, it's counting that as an overshoot. You're joking. No, that's not an overshoot at all. Not at all. But anyway, this is Hackney Wick. As you can see, you've got the London skyline in the distance there, so that'll be a nice little feature, hopefully, if Incredible Trains includes that, which I can imagine he will. You know, by the looks of the screenshots we got during the seasons of reveals, It looks quite a nice route. It looks very, very scenic and nice and built up and urban. And I'm quite looking forward to it because I quite like the overground routes. We'll have like what 3 overground routes once it comes out, so that'll be really nice. Let's get going anyway. Passengers are fully loaded, so let's get going, shall we? To Homerton in 0.8 miles time. So very thick and fast on this route. Can you hear all the sirens? That's very very typical of London, isn't it? I mean, I say that like I know London. I don't. I've never been to London before, which is quite a surprise. When I tell people I've never been to London, they're like, "What? How can you have never been to London? You live in the UK." It's. Don't be overly surprised. I've just never been. I'm planning to go at some point though. I would like to go this year at some point. It also looks like the rain stopped, so I'm going to turn that off. Hopefully. Yeah, that's fine. So maybe that rain was just at Stratford. Who knows? We're up to 45 in just a second, and then Homerton is our second station in 0.4 miles time. So can we get up to 45 just yet? There we go, 45. Full beans just before we get into Homerton. We might as well. Here we go, here's Homerton, so let's get slowed down, a little bit of brakes in there. Just step 1 braking, that'll be alright. Nice gentle stop, yeah? Nice gentle stop for the passengers. Because they don't want to spill their coffees, they don't want to fall down, they don't want to hurt themselves, and we don't want a lawsuit, do we? So let's get slowed down. Maybe brake even more so. Should be fine, should be absolutely fine. Yeah. I don't want to overshoot this one. Come on, come on. No, what? Excuse me? How has that even happened? How has that even happened? Well, fine, have it your way then. To be fair, you can only fit 4 carriages in this platform anyway, so that was intentional. Completely intentional. Right, let's have a little fly around Homerton. Let's have a look at the signage and stuff. Very nice. Fully branded, which I'm hoping will be the case in the Train Sim World version, because TfL are quite nice with their licensing, aren't they? And they allow for all the stations to be properly signed up and stuff, which is very nice. So let's get going. I can hear some more sirens again. Let's get going. Next stop is... what's the next stop? Hackney Central, which is not too far away in 0.6 miles time. So let's get up to 45 miles an hour, full beans, and let's get to Hackney Central, shall we? How is everyone doing on this 378? You all enjoying yourself? He looks like he's absolutely out of it. Right, let's get slowed down for Hackney Central, which is just there. And I don't want to speed again. I don't want to overshoot this one. I'm not doing very well for me stopping, am I? Not doing very well at all. Which is, to be fair, very similar with Suffragette Line, because I'm not very good at stopping there either. Right, step 2 braking. I think that'll be fine. Step 3 braking. What? That surely should be stopping absolutely fine. No, right, okay, so you need to stop even sooner than that. Okay, fine, have it your way. Have it your way, alright. I forgot to mention that obviously I picked up this route in the Steam winter sales. So I picked up this one, and I've also picked up the, what's it called? The Goblin Line, which is obviously what it's called in this route, but the Suffragette Line now. So maybe at some point I might do a little comparison video of both the Mildmay Line once it comes to Train Sim World, and also the Suffragette Line. Sort of like comparing TSC and Train Sim World, and, you know, seeing how the routes differ and what they sort of represent and whatever else. Anyway, that was a very quick stop here, so let's keep going. Let's get up to 45 again and get to Dalston Kingsland, which is what, the 4th station we're calling at. Let's have a little look. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, the 4th station that we're calling at. So get going, get going. It's seeming like quite a nice route, very start-stop, and I know a lot of people like their start-stop action. I certainly do. I much prefer sort of metro-focused routes. That's why I really like the likes of like Birmingham Cross City and things like that. And the Suffragette's a really fun route as well. Obviously with this route, it's going to be a very similar experience. So I'm hoping, like I say, with Willesden Junction, you will be able to go up to the high level and the low level. That'll be a really neat little feature. We've got Dalston Kingsland in about 0.4 miles time, and I want to make sure to get a perfect stop there. I want to make sure to stop absolutely perfectly. I probably won't know. Right, to prepare myself, I've put myself into step 1 braking, because hopefully if we approach the platforms at 20 miles an hour and then start braking properly, we will have a proper stop. I mean, sure, I'll be approaching the stations far too slowly, but at least we're stopping them. Right, so now that we're approaching into the station, let's slow down. Full brakes, full brakes. Hopefully, that should stop absolutely perfectly. In fact, we're going to stop too soon. Just gently does it. Gently does it. Yeah? Yeah? That should be fine. Okay. That's a good stop. That's a good stop. Where is our train? It's there. So hopefully, that wasn't too bad of a stop. Let's find out. Have we got all the carriages in? We haven't. What on earth? Ah, dear me. I'm not doing very well at all. We needed to keep going to get all the carriages on. Absolutely diabolical. Right, let's leave that horrendous stop there and let's get going to Canonbury. So let's get going. Full beans, please. What's this line here? Let's have a little look on the map. Let's get back into the cab and then pull up the map. So this is a route that goes down here. It goes as far as... What's this station here? Dalston Junction and also Haggerston. Where does that even go? Let's have a little look on the map, on my little canvas. I've got a little canvas next to me. If you've seen me my Q&A video, I've got a little London Underground and Overground map. So let's have a little look. So that goes down to West Croydon. So what route would that be? Is that the... Oh, goodness gracious me, I'm not very good with my overground lines. Someone let me know what that route is. I haven't got a clue. And just like that, we're on the approach into Canonbury. So let's get some brakes in. Step 1 braking, shall we? Hopefully that should be absolutely fine. I hope so. We need to get a perfect stop on this route. We've got about 10 stations to stop at, so one of them's got to be perfect, surely. I'm approaching at 15 mile an hour. That should hopefully be fine. We've got rain as well. That's not good. That's not going to do us any favours. Right, here we go. Right, let's go to the end of the platform. Keep going. 4 mile an hour. 4 mile an hour to the end of the platform. Come on. Come on. Slowly does it. We don't want to overshoot. We want to get every single carriage on the platform, please. Right, it may be slow, but at least it'll be perfect. Alright? That's fine. Let's stop there, because hopefully that should be fine. Yeah? Is that okay? Yes, all the doors are opening. Let's check the back. Let's check the back, because I want to make sure that we're properly in here. Yeah, look at that. Incredible. Nice. So we've got all the carriages in. It only took 5 stations. For a man that's been playing train simulators for about 5 or 6 years, it shouldn't have took 5 stations to have a perfect stop. Yeah, I'm blaming the keyboard controls. I've still not got my head around them. It's been a couple of months, but I've still not got my head around them just yet. And the passengers are all loaded here at Canonbury. So let's keep going to Highbury and Islington. So full beans, please. Yes, please. So that's that other line that I was asking about earlier. So I'm guessing that would veer off. Does that veer off a different way? Let's have a look. There we go. There's them stations. There's that station there. That's the other station. So that keeps going down there towards West Croydon, doesn't it? Anyway, back in the cab. Back in the cab. And we are very, very close to Highbury and Islington. So let's get some... let's get the throttle off. And let's get some brakes on. Because, again, we did a good stop there. So hopefully we can do it a bit quicker. We've got something coming down here. Another 378. We've got a couple of 378s. So that's the thing. Hopefully, because we're running along 2 different London Overground routes, it will feel quite busy on that route. I can imagine the timetable is going to be pretty beefy. So, we're approaching into Highbury and Islington here, and hopefully, step 2 braking, that should be absolutely splendid. That's a nice stop, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, yeah. Okay, cool, we can deal with that. Lovely. So that's everything in there. What about the other ones? Let's have a look at you. Right. Yeah, there we go. We're getting better. We're getting much better as we go along. Right, let's get going. Full beans, up to 40 mile an hour, and next station is Caledonian Road and Barnsbury, which means that we've got that station, Camden Road, Kentish Town, and then we'll be arriving into Gospel Oak. So we've got a couple of more stations to go, and this is a nice little scenario actually. Proper represents the North London line or the Mildmay Line, and it's a nice little experience. And I think it's going to be quite a good bit of fun when it comes out, because like I say, it's very start-stop. You've got quite a busy bit of action. You've got 4-track running, so that's going to be very nice. We're also veering off onto this other bit. Did the 2 lines combine here? I'm guessing so. And in the blink of an eye, we've got Caledonian Road coming up. So let's, again, brake 1. Brake 1 as we approach into Caledonian Road. So what I'm going to do is, like, at 0.2 miles, I'm going to put it in brake 1. And then once we hit the station, I'm just going to let it roll for a minute, because we've got 5 carriages to get in. So, and then once we get to about, I don't know, halfway along the platform, step 1, yeah, that should be alright. It should slowly come to a stop. And then if things need to be taken drastically, you put it into step 2. But I think that's decent enough. I think that's going to be a really, really good stop, actually. Hold on. Is that going to be decent? Maybe, just for now, put some more brakes in. That was a really good stop. Actually, we didn't really need to try too hard there. Let's get ourselves loaded up. And what about the back? Is the back alright? The back is absolutely fine. Look at that. Professional stuff. Professional. And there we go. We're all loaded up. So let's get to Camden Park. Cool. Not the penultimate station, but the penultimate station before the penultimate one. Does that make sense? Right, let's get going. Let's get going. I want to actually have a look at the map and see whereabouts in the world we are, because the Gospel Oak to Barking line is that this here? I think so. It looks like it, doesn't it? So what's going to be quite cool is I think we crossed the East Coast Main Line somewhere, don't we? Where are we? Centre on player. We're there. And we are... Is that King's Cross? Oh, it's St Pancras. Oh, okay. So is this... Oh, I know where we are. So wait, hold on. If I jump back into the cab now... Oh, I recognise that. I recognise that. Hold on a minute. I know exactly where we are. So that's the high speed lines, isn't it? And then that's the East Coast Main Line going into King's Cross down there. And then that goes around the corner towards St Pancras. So, this route will see... We should see all the southeastern stock. And also the LNR and 700s too. So we should see loads of AI here. That'll be really, really cool. Anyway, here we go. We're coming into Camden Road. So let's get ourselves stopped. We've been doing alright with our stopping. So let's actually focus on what we're doing. Let's focus on the task at hand. Right, let's keep going. Yeah, maybe we'll do that there. Step 1 brakes. Step 2 brakes. Step 2 brakes. Step 3 brakes. Oh, stop, stop. Oh, that's going to be a bit tight. That's going to be a bit tight. But I think we've done alright there. Yeah, we've done absolutely fine. So this is Camden Road. Let's have a little look. Is there any... How do we even get onto this platform? This is very very busy here, isn't it? Ah, so you'd come from down here. Is this quite a famous station? I think I've heard things about Camden Road, that it's quite a well-known station. I don't know whether that's true or not. Right, let's get the doors locked and let's get going to Kentish Town, which is, I think, the penultimate stop. Let's have a little look. Yeah, the penultimate stop. Cool. And I'll tell you what, I've really, really enjoyed this. This has been a good bit of fun. And it's quite a cool little route, actually. Like I say, I picked it up on sale. So I picked up both the Goblin line and the North London line. So I can't really complain, really. It's a good little route. Got another 378 coming in there, too. Very, very nice. And off it goes. Off goes our 378 as another 378 comes in. Hello, 378. How are you doing? Welcome. Where are you going to? Are you going to Stratford? You are indeed. Cool. Right. We need to get back into our cab and focus on what we're doing. So, we're up to 20 mile an hour. Kentish Town is just there, and I think Gospel Oak is not too far away from it. So, obviously, Gospel Oak, I'm stopping there because that's where it meets the Suffragette line, and obviously, we've already got Gospel Oak in Train Sim World, so I kind of know what that looks like anyway. So, I feel like that's a decent place to stop it at. But I've really enjoyed this, and I'm really looking forward to this route. I think I was quite excited when they announced it initially, but the fact that it's, you know, it's not too far away, and we're also going to see all the southeastern stock and the LNR stuff as well. I think it's going to be a good route, actually. Probably the best London Overground route to date. And here we go. We're approaching into Kentish Town, so let's get some brakes in, shall we? We're going uphill, so that should be absolutely fine. I can see Gospel Oak as well. He's not too far away too. So let's get stopped there. Right. I'm learning. Hey, there we go. We've not had any problems with the 378, not like the other day. Right, so let's get stopped. Cool. Excellent. And let's get the doors unlocked. I tell you something, I am really, really enjoying TSC. I've said it in every video I've done for TSC, but I'm really enjoying playing this game because, like I say, I've never played it before. We've got the BT Tower as well. Is that part of the West Coast Main Line? Is that where I think it is? I think it is, because this is Wilston Junction, so where's Euston? Is Euston down here somewhere? What's that? That's London Victoria. Blooming heck, we've got all sorts of stations on here. It's actually quite surprising that London Victoria and St Pancras are not too far away from each other. And obviously then you'll have somewhere around here Euston, because I think Euston's just down the road from St Pancras, isn't it? Anyway, let's get going. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm quite enjoying TSC because, like I say, there's a lot of routes in TSC that we don't have in Train Sim World just yet. So it's quite cool. There's a lot more varied stuff, and you can pretty much jump in and do all sorts of things on TSC. So I'm really, really enjoying it. Now that I've got a PC and I can properly give this game a go, I'm quite enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying it a lot. Oh, what's that noise? What was that noise? Is that the door shutting sound? I'm not too sure why the doors are shutting a bit too late, but oh well, it's alright. So, the next and final stop for us is Gospel Oak in 0.4 miles time, which is a station I should recognise really, because like I say, we've already got it in Train Sim World. I don't know why I've still got my window wipers on, I can turn them off now. Right, so Gospel Oak is just around the corner. There it is there, so let's get some brakes in. Cool. Slowly does it. I wonder, because I think this is set in the time when the 172s were still running on the route, because it was not electrified yet. So, obviously, once we have this route come to Train Sim World, it'll be the 710s and whatever else, so it'll be a lot more modern day. So, one thing to obviously bear in mind with this route is that it's a slight different era to what we're going to get in Train Sim World. It's going to be a much more modern era. But it still kind of gives you an idea of what we're going to see and what sort of AI stuff we should see on the route as well. So, let's get ourselves stopped here at Gospel Oak. Slowly does it now. Slowly does it. We don't fancy messing this up because this has been a decent run of stops over the last couple of stations. So let's get stopped there. Cool. and that's not too bad. And this is Gospel Oak, which looks quite similar to Train Sim World, doesn't it? Yeah, there you go. This looks very, very similar to Train Sim World. I think the scenery is a little bit different, definitely, because I think it's a bit more built up, isn't it, the scenery around here? But again, like I say, this is a different time period. I think it's been built up a bit more over time between this version of the Mildmay Line and the 2025 version of the Mildmay Line. So this is obviously where the 710s would come in. There's that little cafe that you can actually buy stuff from in Train Sim World. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And it's a really, really nice route, actually. I've enjoyed that. So now that our passengers are loaded here at Gospel Oak, I'm going to leave that video there. Like I said, I've really, really enjoyed this route. And it's also good to see what sort of AI we're going to see when the route comes to Train Sim World, which I think is going to be a really, really good one. Pardon the pun, but it's going to be an incredible route. So now that we've managed to stop decently here at Gospel Oak, I'm going to leave that video there. Thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you're new, I'd massively appreciate it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye bye.